Hey, I'm Alex Ratcliffe from Board Game Co.
And I'm Devin from Devin Talks Tabletop.
And I'm Professor Meg.
From?
Professor Meg.
There we go, from Professor Meg. From Professor
And
Meg.
Camp Co-op.
Links to like 14 things down below so you can find everything. But that's...
have that many links?
Apparently, we have Devin Talks Tabletop, we have Professor Meg, we have Instagram, we have Camp Co-op, we have... There's 4 links down below. Today we are doing Family Feud. Family Feud. It's a very low-tech Family Feud.
I don't know why I'm covering my eyes as if I... I'm ready. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play the game.
This is very low-tech Family Feud. I looked into a bunch of options. I looked into options to make it like very cool with like a thing and a screen and like the stuff that looks Family Feud.
Things are so high-tech.
It was a lot of work and some things were like really expensive and I was like, you know what, I can just list things.
And we know Alex doesn't do anything in post, so you're not going to get it up here.
Do you have the points that each one is measured
Yes.
out to be?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, he did work.
Oh, there was work. You kidding me? So
work.
this is going to be a quiz show. It's going to be a quiz show with the two of them, and I'm just moderating and here to have fun.
Steve Harvey.
I'm not going to try to do the voice. And anyways, the way I did this very simply is Family Feud, if you don't know, general idea is we polled 100 people, etc., etc., etc. I polled my Patreon community, and I asked them 10 different questions. We may or may not get to all 10, depends how long this takes.
Oh, we're going to get through all 10.
Shout out to Alex's patrons.
Yeah, they were really helpful.
Patrons make the world go round.
Yeah, link down below.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Extra
5 links. We're up to 5 links now. We just need 9 more by the end of the video.
Do you have a patron?
No.
Do you have a patron?
No, but if
5 links and 2 PayPal email addresses. Down below. This guy's been giving away money on his channel.
7 links.
Yeah,
We're up to
that's
7
true.
links.
The way I did it is ask my patrons, and I got like 200 plus responses, and I aggregated them to the most popular and did the whole math and all the stuff. So these aren't perfect things, but it's basically close enough as far as getting you the answers we have. We have 10 board game related questions. The rules are, and if the rules are wrong, blame him, because I asked him the Family Feud
Did
rules.
you preface that it's not perfect because you did the math? Just checking.
That's probably the first thing we should do. I mean, you arrived at 11:46.
Thank you. Devin gave me the rules for Family Feud. The rules, as far as Devin told me, is we're going to go ahead and ask the question, they're going to buzz in, and then they're going to see if they're keeping or rejecting the answer. We'll keep going from there as far as the rules to make sure you're following along.
No, you said that horribly wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
We buzz in,
Yes.
and whoever gets first
Yes.
gives an answer.
Yes.
And if it's on the board,
Yep.
then they are able to decide if they want to keep playing or
Yep.
pass it
If
off.
it's not on the board.
And if it's not on the board, the other person has a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. Thank you. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and go through that sequence, and we're going to timestamp the questions.
Close to what you said.
We're going to timestamp the questions down below so you can jump to any relevant question. You can even play along. You can pause and try answering things and then just keep watching and see how right or wrong you were or something. Give yourself 3 X's, all that kind of stuff. Ish, adjacent.
It's a lot of relationships to wade through.
It's a lot of reasons. So we're going to go ahead. That's a lot. It's funny. So we're going to start off the bat, like 6.5 minutes into the video. We'll finally actually do something here.
Okay.
Starting off with the first question.
Sounds
Are
like
you ready?
this.
You got
Are
your
you
buzzers?
ready? Devin's looking.
You can't
I'm
see
not-
Jack.
I saw you looking,
did
Devin.
You can't see Jack. You can't
look
see
at all.
Jack.
I looked at you. This is the equivalent of me looking at the comments.
Eye contact
It's
only.
I'm gonna have to
I'll do
like.
that.
Speaking of post, I'm gonna see if I could find that nice X noise so I can get that in play. I'll see if I can get the X noise whenever anybody gets it wrong.
I'll do it.
If you can do it even better.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Name an area control game. I didn't track that at all. I was paying attention.
I didn't know.
She didn't slap.
Then she's slower.
Inish.
I show you the number now, right? The number.
Yeah,
I show you the
just-
number.
you just
If
tell me
should
what the
just
number
tell us
is.
where
Number
it is
2.
on the thing.
It's fit with 15 votes. It's the number 2 choice.
Okay.
Are you keeping or rejecting? There are. I'm supposed to tell you how many there are.
You just looked. I just saw your eyes
Oh,
go
the 2
down.
of you need to chill. Do I tell you how many there are?
Yeah. How many?
There's 6 answers. 6 answers. Initials number 2 with 15. Are you
And this is
keeping or
number
rejecting?
2 with 15.
Now, if he keeps it, he has to get all of these 6 with 3 potential wrong answers. Well, 2 potential wrong answers. The third one is just wrong. Or he can pass it.
I'm gonna pass it
Okay.
Didn't want that.
because I don't think this is your typical genre, is it?
No. I think I have some I can guess, but I don't know if they will be...
I will. No, I'm not. Just the words again. Name an area control game.
So now that it got passed to me, I have to guess the 5
The
other
5
ones?
remaining ones.
And if you do, you get all the points.
Scythe?
I think I'm gonna copy that sound right there and then just repost it over every single time.
Okay.
You should do a close-in clip and just
just go-
play the clip of it going.
I think we're gonna do that. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother saying anymore.
You could make it a GIF.
God,
A GIF.
I could make it a GIF.
I love peanut butter.
Small World?
I can't make the noise over the noise.
Fine.
I'm just gonna shake my head no.
This is why I know I'm not gonna get it, because the area control games that I know and like is not what everyone else is gonna do.
Also came from my Patreon community, so you should be biased towards the people who watch my channel.
Yes.
I know, but I don't play the games you like. I don't have as many. I do not have as many.
Ironically,
it's not my
Inish
fault.
is the one she does.
Yeah.
You took the one thing she had.
So if she gets one more wrong, I just need to guess one that's on the list.
And then you get the whole list?
I get the whole
all
list.
100 points?
Yeah.
That's how it works? It sounds unfair. We'll figure it out.
That sounds... Should you only get the ones that have been uncovered?
We'll figure that out later.
Check the notes down below
We'll
for
figure that out.
rules.
That's our 8th link.
I don't even know.
Clearly.
Yeah. It's not something I usually do. Like, those are the ones that I would...
There's other questions here that might better suited for you. Mike.
All the games that I like their area control are not on this list.
It's reasonable.
Can
I have a hint?
No.
No?
That's not how this works.
That's not how this works at all.
I'll give away maybe one of the only other answers I have in my mind. Because I have to combat my thoughts of these against your Patreon members and people who watch your stuff.
Yeah. I don't even know. I'm going to pass. I don't know.
You're gonna
I'm going to fail this whole
Anything.
game.
An area control game.
I know, but I know any...
Should I give her a hint? Just like
no. Oh, I just changed mine in my head. Oh my gosh, how did I not say that?
You're going to have to censor my mouth.
That's
I'm
okay.
not saying the swears, but I did mouth it. I usually do a little black.
Is it
random gif of her going over her mouth.
You should make it even smaller. So it's just like it's big on the screen whenever we say it, and then little curse words.
You're overthinking this.
You are overthinking this.
Any other game. Just think of any other game that exists in the genre of area control.
Is Dwelling?
You could say it.
Dwelling? I didn't think it would be. I knew it would not.
Chance to steal, Mr. Devon Talks Tabletop.
Blood Rage.
With 38. 38, and the number one answer, Blood Rage is number one. The answers, for those who are interested, if you want to play along, this is your
Blood Rage, Innis, was Cyclades on there?
No, it was not.
Was Kemet on there?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
That's the
also
one.
never played.
So Blood Rage, Innis,
Kemet.
Other area controls. I'm assuming I'm gonna go to the rest of. I'm gonna try Ankh.
Ankh is on there. Ankh is number 5 with 11 guesses.
That all makes sense.
So I'm trying to think of the Eric Lang trilogy. I don't think you like Rising Sun enough for that to be on there.
The next two are gonna surprise you.
I don't think Rising Sun's on there.
Number 6, Rising Sun is not on there. That's your second
I don't
X.
think it's on there. Huh? I didn't guess it. I would just say I don't think it's on there.
It doesn't matter.
I already
all
lost.
hypothetical.
Area control.
2 more answers.
And Scythe wasn't on there. I kind of thought that Scythe might be on there.
I thought Small World was clearly the number one.
It's not heavy enough for his Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
One of them's gonna.
It's old.
The last two
I don't think Forbidden Stars or Twilight Imperium would be on the list.
Are you asking?
No, I don't think they're going to be. I can't think of the last two.
So the last two are gonna be Risk.
Risk
Made the cut.
I wouldn't have picked that.
I was surprised at that one.
Yeah.
And the other one that surprised me, but it's dead on. I didn't say dudes on a map. I said area control. El Grande is one of the grandfathers of area control, but it's not dudes
I've never
on a map.
played El Grande, so
it's so good.
Right after this,
we're gonna
play El Grande.
That was question 1. We're about 14 minutes into this video, so I'll see you in 3 hours. Number 2. Are you ready? Ready for buzzing? I'm actually gonna wash the hands. Name a gateway game. You went first.
His was just louder.
No, let's hit the table first.
We will be able to.
Do you know why it's louder? Because it was faster.
Pandemic.
You can't hit the table slowly.
Mine didn't make a sound.
I know, because you went slowly. Oh, you're choosing? Sorry. Pandemic? Pandemic?
Yeah.
What? That was your guess too?
No.
Oh, good, because
no.
Really?
What are we guessing again?
Wow. Okay.
Name a gateway game.
A gateway game.
So now, I think you get to.
She has to choose.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
I think now. I think because I think there's a potential if it doesn't automatically kick to her if she missed it one up, you don't know what happens. So I think actually she just gets to pick whether to play or to pass.
With 7 answers.
But I'd have to get all 7.
You'd have to get all 7.
I'll pass. Even though I think I might be able to.
Throwing things to other people.
Yeah, we're just making Devin do stuff.
Pandemic was.
Now it is a little harder for it. Normal Family Feud has multiple minds on each team that helps round out.
Yeah, I feel like we should just help each other.
Yeah,
you could honestly. It's just this is just fun
for
me.
Catan.
I want to keep
Settlers
Xing out
of
my
Catan.
thingy. I just keep Xing out my thingy, so you're gonna have to go ahead.
You're whatchamacallit?
I'm Xing the tab. And we go ahead. Are you choosing? You're going.
Settlers of Catan.
Number 2 answer with 27 votes.
Number 2. Okay.
Out of 7.
Azul.
Number 3 answer with 11.
Since I chose to pass, if he
Number 3 only has 11. I'm so screwed. Oh my gosh. So Catan, Azul, and there's 5 more.
I think I'm gonna start doing hints at this point.
If he doesn't get all of them, do I get to then guess them?
If I don't get all of them, you get 1 guess to try to get 1 that's remaining. So my goal is to try to get as many of these as I can before I mess up 3
Also,
times.
remind me what is this? Where the points don't matter?
This is Devin Talks Tabletop, where the games are made up and the points don't matter.
Your friendly neighborhood board gamer.
You don't like you guys. So let's see. Catan was number 2. Azul was number 3. Number 1. I'm going to go with Splendor. Is that on the list?
Number 4 with 10 votes.
Wow.
Splendor.
He's good.
Okay.
There's one I want to guess, but I'll hold.
A gateway
Yours.
game.
I'll hold.
Yours.
With your group, is Dominion on the list?
Dominion is not.
Okay, so that's a X for me, and I've got 3 of 7. Gateway games.
I think we should start doing hints. This is tough.
One Night Ultimate Werewolf.
No.
Okay, so there's 2 strikes, and I've only got 3. I really need to knock out.
You should be getting 2 more of these. The other 2 are the ones I don't think you'd get.
Ticket to Ride.
The number 1 answer with 34.
Goodness.
I was going to say that.
Goodness.
I should have
Number
taken
1
it.
answer.
I should have just taken
Well, then
it.
you still have to get the other 6.
No. But still, I think I could have done.
Better than him, probably.
Could have done at least like
3 more answers, 1 strike left to go.
So I've said Ticket to Ride, Catan, Azul,
and Splendor. You're missing answers 5, 6, and 7.
Dominion and Pandemic were not on the list.
And One Night Ultimate Werewolf was not either, which was a terrible choice. I don't know why you went with that one.
Well, it's Gateway, but it's Party. But your Patreon probably wouldn't have picked that.
No one would have picked that.
Let's see. What are some like Gateway? So my one I would pick Lords of Waterdeep.
Are you picking Lords of Waterdeep?
I'm gonna pick Lords of Waterdeep.
No.
Wow.
That's too old. Again,
Meg,
like his.
So you have 3.
You have 1 guess to steal from the remaining 3.
Okay.
5, 6, and 7.
I
Is
had
it hard?
a few.
One of them should not be hard, no.
I thought Pandemic would easily be. Oh, there's another one I should have picked.
You're right. Moron. Now you have to beat me out.
Oh.
No, wait till
I just have 1 guess.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Why that?
I'm thinking about the stuff that I saw when I was getting into the hobby. That I considered my gateway experience.
So you're limiting your choices to things that were gateway games at the time you got into the hobby. Good to know.
God damn it.
I'm just trying to make sure this is a good guess because I know
Do you feel stupid? There's so many bleeps, I apologize.
Why are you having this reaction? Because you thought of something?
Because
He just gave the biggest clue, and I'm an idiot. I mean, I wouldn't pick those, so I was narrow-minded in my assumption. I also would not assume that answer, given...
Well, keep in mind, you might still be wrong.
I might still be wrong.
7 Wonders?
Oh. No?
No.
I was going to say stuff like Monopoly.
Wingspan.
Wingspan to me is unique in the fact that it's gotten the audience it has, because I actually think it's heavier than most things that I would try to use to introduce people to the hobby.
1 million copies sold, dude.
I know. But was 7 Wonders on the list?
No.
What was the rest?
My list is just
I was going to say maybe Small World, but again, I think that's another
Wingspan
one.
with, I think, 9, and then Cascadia with 7, and Carcassonne with 7, and
Carcassonne
with 5.
I should have thought of. Carcassonne.
Carcassonne fun.
Wingspan, I get that people pick that. I don't
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't-
when people come over to my house and they don't play a lot of games, I would never. Number one, I don't own Wingspan,
I
but
don't enjoy it either,
wouldn't pick
but
it.
Yeah, I wouldn't play that to try to bring someone into the hobby.
The good news is the points don't matter. Anyways, question number 3. I love the amount of bleeps you had for not even.
Sorry.
You know,
for not even being
honestly,
right.
Honestly, the questions.
To be fair, like Wingspan,
I didn't realize.
that's not even like.
I thought this was going to be more general, like, name X amount of mechanics you use meeples with.
Hold up. We got
We're
time.
judging. We're
We got
judging
8
him.
questions. We got 8 questions.
Okay.
Also, I didn't realize the rules exactly for Family Feud about how it's like all or nothing.
Yeah.
Or I would have potentially adjusted the answers even further than I already did. So
No, this is fine. It's okay to have a brutal game.
This is fine.
This is
Fine.
fine.
I don't mind.
Also, Dwellings of Elderreal, such a good game.
I feel like when people come
Such a
onto
good
my
game.
channel with like you two on there, they're gonna be like, "Where's Alex and what happened to him?" Like completely changed. This is fine. That's what I normally do in my videos.
This is fine.
Question number 3.
Buzz.
Yes, you ready to actually hit the table?
No.
That's
Can I
right.
buzz early?
Yeah.
Do I have to let you finish your sentence?
No, not if you don't want to.
Okay.
Not if you think you know the. If you know the answer, if you
Does
think
it
you know.
matter? You get to play or pass.
So as soon as I start talking, you are allowed to buzz,
Okay.
but you have to have an answer.
Okay.
Name a term or
Buzz.
slang common to the board game hobby.
No, she already buzzed. You shouldn't finish the answer.
Oh, does that work? I'll finish the answer?
Yeah, she's supposed to answer.
Oh,
man.
I didn't realize that.
She buzzed before.
Okay,
you
as soon
finish
as
the
you buzz,
question.
I
You don't
stop
get-
talking.
Otherwise, why wouldn't I just buzz before you even start speaking?
I'm gonna give it to her anyway, just in case.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
I don't even remember the question.
Name a term or slang common to the board game hobby.
So can I clarify?
Oh,
like,
Again, I didn't realize you had to get all of these, or this is much harder.
Have you never watched Family Feud?
I watched the clips; they don't finish the whole game. It's like Steve Harvey being like, "Name 7 things in a marriage," and then people being like ridiculously amusing. It's just funny.
So is this just like little word things?
No, it's like
Term or slang?
terminologies
Like
that,
if I
that
said word
gamers
So
use.
also keep in mind and understand that these questions do not have any more elucidation to my Patreon community. The question you're hearing is the exact words and phrasing with no further context that they are hearing, and that's how they answered.
Okay.
That was a
I'll
really
say
good use of
worker
the word
placement.
elucidation.
I'll say worker placement.
So, can you reread me the
Hey.
question one time?
Name a term or slang common to the board game hobby. You're not even wrong, but well, I can't give you more information. But you're wrong in this case. But you're not wrong with
I'm going to pass it.
Okay.
Nice.
No one's taking Jack in this game. To you.
How many answers are there?
There are 7 answers on the board.
Like, are there one-word answers? That's the thing I'm trying to. I mean, I guess
think so.
I have as
I've
much
got one in my
information
head
as they
already.
do.
Of course, you should have one in your head.
Yeah.
Win condition? I'm not gonna be able to do this.
So there's
This is
one.
my judge
It's gonna
brain
be
that
really
I'm
awkward
thinking
if I don't
like
actually
win
put those X's in
condition.
post. The whole thing's gonna be like,
You're just like
Wakanda
Oh
forever!
God. It's like doing the same thing.
Say it again. Say it slower.
Her and I, by the end of this video, are going to be cursing so much. Half of your video is going to be her over our mouths.
I'll make this video will be Patreon exclusive, okay?
Yeah.
Name a term or slang common to the board game hobby.
And I'd already whiffed on worker placement. And then did I say something else after that? Yeah, I did.
I've got 2.
Well, you whiffed on the first choice, so he passed it to you. So you only have 1 whiff in the
That's all I
guesses.
had said though? Okay. So now I have 7 full guesses. Like I have no wrongs.
Oh, my next question.
No, you have 1 wrong.
My next question for context is my
Your
favorite
win
question.
condition one is your first
Win
X.
that's what it was. That's what I said. I guessed one.
Yeah.
and then-
So you did worker
No,
placement,
but
which didn't.
One of them
you
was
know-
from the pre-guess,
Yes,
so you only have 1 X.
I got you. Okay.
I've got 2 pretty solid ones. I feel like.
Well, I think the two most common ones are the 2 I would have thought of. I didn't think of answers before, but 2 of them are the 2 most common ones. Like, by a large percentage, are the ones I would have thought are very, very associated with board games. That's all. Hints.
I think everything I have is like rules related, which I don't think is good.
Slang, term or slang common to the board game hobby. Playing along at home.
Playing along at home. For the viewers
You
at
don't
home.
have to pause.
For the viewers.
You don't have to pause.
Pass.
You can't do that. Oh, pass.
I was like, this is not how you play the game. You've got to go into it wrong.
No.
No, I give up. Your turn.
That's your second X. And no, you can't pass. I
Um,
was like, what's going on here?
game state? None of these are right.
You're wrong.
Okay, my first pick I have two in my head. I only have one guess, though. I'm going to go with AP, analysis paralysis.
Oh, that's good.
The number 2 answer is analysis paralysis.
My other one I
27.
had
That
was
is a good
Grok.
one.
Grok, I thought might be there, but it was not.
People didn't pick Grok?
Nope.
That's interesting.
The number 1 answer, everyone at home,
Doesn't Devin get
Meeple?
thank you, with 44, Meeple is the number 1 answer. Other
I said
answers?
worker placement.
So use a worker
But he
placement.
didn't get to guess.
He
I did.
He only did one
My
guess.
analysis paralysis,
Oh,
so I got all the points because
In theory.
I guessed it.
I don't
So
understand.
the other answers, and some of them make sense to me. Deck building was in there, which lines up with worker placement, but it's not.
But see, I
it's
didn't
mechanic.
guess things
I
like
didn't
that
do
because I was guessing.
I wouldn't have done worker
AP,
placement.
Yeah.
Meeples, Grok.
So Euro and Ameritrash were 3 and 4 with 12 and 8 respectively.
I was trying to think of Slang, and Ameritrash
And then
was a good one.
deck building is 4, and then the other 2 I agree with. They just had very low percentages, which is FOMO is number 3,
FOMO's good.
and the Teach is 2.
The Teach.
The Teach. You ever heard that one? The Teach.
I would have thought like Kickstarter, or it might have been
Yeah.
up there since like.
Term or slang, common. I probably should have said slang and left it at that. I probably shouldn't have done term because it muddied the water
Yeah.
for other things.
Yeah.
And I wanted slang, but that's on me. It's my bad. The good news is my favorite question is right now. Are you ready? And if you
So I've
buzz,
got points right now.
I want to preface before I keep losing. I woke up from a
pause.
nap right
That's
before
the
this.
new pre-roll. That's the new pre-roll.
I woke up from a nap before this, and then they decided to do this. So
She's not wrong.
they asked like 1,000 times what I wanted to do, but still, I'm blaming the nap on this.
Question number 4. As soon as you buzz, I am no longer finishing the question. Apparently, that's what he says. Are you ready? I'm actually gonna because of this, I'm gonna rephrase the order of the question. Okay? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna phrase the entire question in the order I said it, and if you want to buzz in early, be my guest. Name a board game content creator excluding me.
That was kind of.
I don't
tough.
know. I'll give it to her.
Hmm?
Rochambeau it up. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, I don't know what Rochambeau is
I
either.
won.
There you go. Okay, cool. Go ahead, Meg.
Sorry.
Say it again?
I
Name
passed.
a board game content creator excluding me. I was hoping you'd.
How many
I
answers are there?
was hoping you'd buzz in before. How many answers? There are 7 answers.
How about my favorite YouTuber, Devin Talks Tabletop?
It gets better. It gets better. We're not done with how much I like this question. For the record, when we're done with this question, I will tell you how many people chose Devin.
That is so
How many
funny.
people responded to this?
Roughly 200 plus people.
And they all answered all questions?
So I took the most popular answers to try to avoid the edge cases. I took the most popular answers and then divided it to get to 100.
I love how confidently she waded into that, and as she was saying it in my head, I was like, "It's gonna be great if that's not on there."
Go ahead, hit me with your best shot.
Fire away. You still have.
Oh, no, that's
wrong.
that was.
Oh, that was
that's
your.
the buzz.
Oh,
Are you keeping or passing?
I will.
There are 7
I will play.
answers. You will play.
I will play.
It's chosen play.
And is it board game content creators? You didn't
I
actually
did say name a board game content creator excluding me.
Okay, Dice Tower.
So I did. That number 1 answer is 36. Is Tom Vassal / the Dice Tower with 36?
Okay.
I aggregated those together.
Okay, that's fine.
If somebody said
They do that in Family Feud.
yes,
They're like,
yep, I know.
Well, you
I know.
said content creator, and it made me think of person.
Well, that's
So,
why.
yeah.
On my list, I aggregated
so
the Tom Vassal.
Tom Vassal.
Yeah.
Rodney Smith.
Number 4 answer with only 9 is Watch a Play / Rodney Smith.
Wow.
This is my favorite question for the record.
This makes me so nervous. A content creator other than you. Those two. Rado.
Number 3 answer with 10 is Rado.
So there's a 2 spot there.
There is a 2 spot.
Oh, Shut Up and Sit Down.
The number 6 answer with 7 is Shut Up and Sit Down.
Okay.
I was surprised at how low they were.
Thinker Themer.
The number 7 answer with 6 above Devin Talks Tabletop is Thinker Themer with 6.
Let's see.
My favorite one has yet to come, just for the record. You're missing 2. You moron.
Quackalope.
Number 2 answer with 25 is Quackalope.
The way that you said it, though, the way that you phrased the question when you said, "This is my favorite question," I was like, "Is all of Alex's friends not on the list?"
No, it's all my friends except for you, not on the list.
Let's see. So that's 6.
You're missing the 5th answer.
Is it the smallest answer?
If you want to take a guess.
Professor Meg. So that's my first miss.
Professor Meg, I'm going to get to both of you and where you lined up in this after.
Okay. So the last one.
2 X's left.
Content creator.
Oh.
Don't say anything.
I have a question. I did Rodney Smith.
Yes, you did.
And I did Tom Vassell.
Yes, you did.
And the flip side of that is that's Watch It Played and Dice Tower.
Correct. And I'll give you this much.
Does that include...
If someone said someone else in the crew, I did not count it, and I excluded it. Like, if there was a Z Garcia, it did not count towards Dice Tower, and I just took it out of the list entirely. I didn't want to obfuscate teams. So I chose the most popular name.
So you're in the crackle of one, don't worry.
No, but I'm saying, but so does that mean then that Monique and Naveen of Before You Play, because they are part of Watch It Played, are not...
I will answer it this way. I would not have considered them to be part of Watch It Played because they are their own entity.
Okay, Before You Play.
Second X.
Monique and Naveen. Okay.
But I would not have included them.
So there's a couple different... Oh... King of Average?
No, but he was in the lower list as well, but no, he did not make it.
So there's one person I have not said.
Is it Man vs. Meeple?
No.
Oh.
So I thought
wait. Is it 3-minute board games?
Ahead of Devin Talks Tabletop.
Is it Board Game Coffee?
My favorite replacement Devin, Chris George.
Oh, that's sweet though.
I like Chris.
I like Chris.
Chris
So I got all the points that I had guessed.
So the relative values, if you aggregate the relative values were Chris George with 7, Devin Talks Tabletop with 5, and Professor Meg with 4. You've been on my channel for like 2 months. You're 1 behind him.
It's probably Stacy. Thank you, Stacy.
But yeah, that's where
I would place you above me too. So I mean, I wasn't on the list.
Anyways, I got the question. I said Chris George is above Devin. I love you, Chris. I'm gonna send you this video. All right. Question number 5.
I thought Man vs. Meeple was gonna steal it from me.
Because I mean, there's 3-minute board games. There's so many other people. There was No Rules Bar. There were so many.
Yeah.
No Rules Bar. I was thinking.
I was surprised King of Average was not higher. I'll agree with that one. Man vs. Meeple was a good choice.
I was surprised Man vs. Meeple or Jeremy Howard wasn't up there.
Yeah. There was a lot of surprise in that one, honestly. To me, the big surprise was Chris George.
We made it above them.
Chris George and Thinker Theme were to me the big surprises. They have enough audience overlap with my people that a lot of people guess them.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think that. I love Thinker Themers stuff, but I think that because they cut it up into theme, because they're so analytical and like well spoken in their analysis of games and do it for to me, I feel like the people that like your approach and like rationale and explanation of why a game works or doesn't overlaps well with them.
Work well. Number 5. Question number 5. You both ready to buzz in? Short question, so get ready. Name an overused theme. He won that one.
I was like hovering. Why?
An overused theme.
Now, is this as general as like...
I literally just phrased the question. That's all I have.
An overused theme.
No explanation.
Zombies.
Number 2 answer with 18 out of 7 answers is zombies.
Out of 7?
7 answers.
Is zombies?
Number 2 answer.
They've all been out of 7.
Pass.
They're not all out of 7. Have they all been? No, the first one was out of 6, and then the remaining 4 have been out of 7 so far, but there's going to be some mixing up.
I'm going to let her play. I'm going to try and guess again.
Cthulhu/Lovecraft?
Cthulhu is the number 4 answer with 15 votes.
Space?
Space is the number 3 answer with 16 votes.
Overdone.
Yeah, she's gonna do pretty well, but she's gonna lose it on some of these.
Yeah. I play thematics, that's why I like.
That's where you're gonna lose it on these.
We said zombies? Wait,
Zombies,
we haven't gotten number
Cthulhu,
1, right?
and space. We have not got to number 1 or 4, 5, and 6. 5, 6, and 7, I mean.
Would space exclude any like space specific stuff? Like if I said Star Wars, would you put that in the space bucket?
I would probably not. I would not have excluded Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Are you guessing that?
No.
I'm gonna answer what I would have done, and you can take what you want with that.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs is your first X.
Oh.
We gotta wait.
Like...
Pause. Quiet. Somewhere in the distance.
Buzzer.
Now I'm not gonna know. Zombies.
I think 2 of these you're going to be upset at yourself for, and the other 2 you're going to be like, I was never going to get those.
There's some that I don't think are overdone. Like if I said something like vampires.
I got my guess. Devin's got his guess.
Just get the 2 that are obvious, so Devin can't.
What are the 2 that are obvious?
Devin's got his guess.
I don't think I'm allowed to tell you.
7. Overdone themes.
If she doesn't get mine, I'm
I
gravy.
am so bad
I'm
at
gravy
this game.
if she doesn't
It
get
is
mine.
horrible.
Dinosaurs was good though.
Dinosaurs, excellent.
That was a good one.
Good pick.
Because the
But here's
Dinosaur
one.
World,
Do
Dinosaur
you know how
Island,
few dinosaur games there actually are?
Dominant Species.
Not that many.
What about like I don't know if this will.
If you start a question off like that, I'm going to ask you to
know,
verify
I know.
before I say yes or no.
Is that your final answer?
I'm going to say that. This is code news rules. If you sound uncertain, I'm asking.
Marvel?
Are you going
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah.
Number 5 answer with 14 is Marvel.
Then I will.
Oh.
I will now follow up with Star Wars.
No.
Okay, that's okay.
Double
that's okay.
X's?
I'm still in there, right?
Double
You're
X.
still in the
I'm
one
still
X.
in.
You've got one more guess. Or one more.
Devin's got one thing ready? You got one thing ready?
There's
That was
only one left?
That was a big
No,
one.
there's only one that's obvious. The other 2 are going to be harder for both of you.
Okay. This is not going to be the obvious one. I don't know the right term for this, so you can tell me if I can just cheat and say this. But like medical?
Is that your guess?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so, but I don't know.
I would include anything you say.
Yeah.
I will stretch it to whatever is
Yeah.
relevant.
So the number 1 answer is still there.
Yes.
What was that? How many did the number 2 have?
Number 2 had 18.
And Marvel wasn't. I
Marvel
thought
was
Marvel was
number
going to be at the top. I thought superheroes
Well,
was gonna be at
18,
the top.
16, 15, and 14. That's a close spread. And the
think-
lower 2 are very little, and the number 1 is the one I'm surprised by both of you.
So you said space.
She did space.
I'm gonna go with fantasy.
The number 1 answer, word for word, is fantasy. Number 6 and 7 are going to be trading in the Mediterranean with 5 and colonialism with 3.
What?
Trading
in the Mediterranean. It's a very
That's
common
so
phrase.
specific.
It's a very specific phrase, but it's often used in a lot of games, in a lot of Euro games, so why I thought it was a little harder for you.
Yeah.
And then colonialism is often, well, it's
Yeah.
present and it's talked about, so
Yeah.
it's present. But that was still the lowest one. Good steal. Sorry, Mike.
Good steal.
I was hoping you got fantasy. Fantasy was the one. You got space.
Well,
you
that's the
included
thing.
the
I
whole
was
genre.
I was gonna say like D&D, and I was trying to think of what I would call that. So I guess fantasy.
Now, we do have a question, because we're 30 minutes plus into the video. We could keep going for the remaining 4, or I can come back for round 2.
There are
just get
4 more
Just
questions.
4 more questions. I did 10 total. We got 6 so far.
I'm fine to keep going.
I think we did
Yeah.
6 total. Maybe not. We did name reviews thing. Did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. I apologize. There's 5 more. We're halfway done. We can keep going, or we can do another video.
What do you want to do?
I can save this for more.
You're getting crushed right now.
What do you want to do? I want to
The
shut
point-
this. If I could flip the table, I would. I'm fine playing more though.
You want to get? It's gonna be
Yeah, sure.
twice as long.
Yeah, sure.
We're halfway through. We're gonna go.
It gets harder.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
no,
okay,
just
okay.
5 more.
Okay,
5
okay.
more. Okay, we're gonna keep going. This one is very specific, so I apologize in advance. Also, I'm actually. Should I veto that? No,
I
not gonna
veto
veto that. I'm not. No, you know what? I'm gonna make a custom overrule for this one where I'm gonna. I think I have to, based on the way
Custom overrule.
Based on the way this game works, I have to. I'm gonna make a judgment call on this one. That's whatever. Ready for your answer? Ready? Hands. Name a game. Name a game.
If you just want to hold hands, we can do that and then also slap.
Name a game that's been number 1 on board games.
Oh come on! He was.
At what point are you just going to accept that I did it before you?
Do you have an answer, sir?
Yeah, Gloomhaven.
With 67, this is a stupid question. With 67, we have Gloomhaven.
Yeah. How many answers are there?
There are 6 answers.
I'm going to play
Okay.
Twilight Struggle.
There was 2 answer is going to be Twilight Struggle with 14.
Okay, my third one is Pandemic Legacy, Season 1.
Pandemic Legacy is the number 4 answer with 6.
That's 3. Terraforming Mars. Has it never been number 1?
The number 5 answer for a game that has never been the number 1 game is Terraforming Mars.
Is that the overrule thing?
That's the overrule.
Has it never been number 1?
I don't think it has. Can someone tell me from right here? I don't believe Terraforming Mars has ever been.
I think it's been at the top before.
I don't think it has.
I think it has.
I could be wrong. I don't think it has.
Okay, so Holy schmelz.
I'm gonna beep that out. You. Go ahead. I'm gonna keep going.
So Terraforming Mars, Pandemic Legacy, Season 1, Gloomhaven, Twilight Struggle. There's 4. There's two more.
Was it ever
I have 2
one?
guesses, but I don't know if they were ones.
Well, the other 2 were ones.
Is Wingspan?
Are you guessing that?
Yes.
Wingspan is not.
Okay.
I'm checking if Terraform Mars was to see. Oh, I should probably post back.
Yeah. It's probably up there. Let's see. Terraforming Mars.
No, not Terraforming Mars. Okay.
It
Still
was
not.
on the list.
No, it's still
It was
not.
on the list.
I can't believe any of you.
Terraforming Mars, Twilight Struggle.
Terraforming Mars has never been
Pandemic
number 1, and
Legacy.
Devin guessed it correctly. I'm offended on behalf. 4 people. 4 people.
Yeah, Gloomhaven, Pandemic Legacy Season 1, Twilight Struggle, and then Terraforming Mars. There's 2 more.
There's 2 more that
2
I
more
knew.
answers that you knew.
I knew these. I knew all the
Brass?
others. So number 2, miss. Was it number 3? Number 2, right?
2.
Yeah, that was 2. I've missed
I'm
on
sorry.
Brass,
Brass,
and I've missed
yeah.
on Wingspan.
Yeah, you guessed it right in Terraforming Mars.
I think I might have one.
You think you might have one?
I wonder if you
Maybe. It's a game we're talking about a lot.
The definitive answers. There are I believe there's a total of 11, by the way.
Oh,
in the
really?
history of Board Game Geek, but the others are less commonly known just in history. These are other ones are the last
The oldest?
5, I guess. The last 5, I believe.
Ones that have been at the absolute top.
The ones that have been absolute top. For context, the order in the most recent one was we had Gloomhaven, then Twilight Struggle before, then Pandemic Legacy before that, then Twilight Struggle before that, and then 2 more games before that that are on this list.
Oh.
So the 2 more are before
Yes.
Twilight Struggle?
Yes. The ones directly before Twilight Struggle, if I recall my history correctly. None of those have Terraforming Mars being the number 1 game, which it should be, but that's not relevant. Maybe they thought I said name my number 1 game. That would answer, because that was
I don't think Catan or Dominion would have ever hit it. But they've been before Twilight Struggle. I don't think Carcassonne.
Earlier this game, you should have said Carcassonne. Maybe now's that the second time.
Has El Grande? I will say El
Are you
Grande.
asking? You
Yeah,
guessing?
I'm saying El
It's your
Grande.
third X.
Oh.
Meg, your chance to steal.
2 that were previous to Twilight
I
Struggle.
know, that's what makes me think it's not what I would think. But
I don't know what you thought.
is it one that you really love?
I was thinking.
I
you tell me
can't
that?
answer that question.
Other ones
at
in my
all.
head were Grand Austria Hotel, Agricola.
Still not going to answer anything until.
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to think of ones that would
I
have
want
maybe
to say
preceded
Spirit
that.
Island, but I think that's
It's too new. It's too
for
new.
what you're saying.
It's too because that came out previous to.
Castles of Burgundy?
Unfortunately, neither of you, Agricola would have won,
Agricola.
and Puerto Rico before that, or reverse. I don't remember the order of those 2. Those 2.
Agricola was one of them. Gotcha.
Number 6, I think 7. Number 7. Question number 7.
How often do you normally take care of your goose eggs before you let them hatch?
I don't know what's going on here.
She's got 0 points.
I'm just nursing a big L over here. I just woke up from a nap.
At this point, you're
Question
like an
number
hour
6.
past when you woke up with a nap.
Meg, get your hand on the table quickly. Name a game people love to hate.
Ugh. Okay.
With 6 answers. 7
People
answers.
love
7
to
answers.
hate?
7
Name a game
answers.
people love to hate. With 7 answers.
I want to pass this if I get it.
Well, either way, you have a choice if you get one of these.
There's one that I don't like, but I don't think that's... Fog of Love?
You're not going to do well with this one.
That they love to hate.
So then I choose.
No, love to hate is
whether-
not a play on words. That they love to hate.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna choose to pass it back.
So mean.
Based off of her first answer being Fog of Love, I feel okay about it.
I apologize,
And then she
guys.
died a
This
little
might be the
inside.
last time that I see the 2 of them together on any camera.
Okay. Catan.
Number 2 answer with 24 is Catan.
7 Wonders.
7 Wonders is sadly not
No.
list.
That's just Devin.
Quacks of Quedlinburg.
That's a game you love to hate. It's
I
not
know.
on the list.
I just don't like it. What's a game that you get made fun of for? That's what I'm trying to think, because that would be like the same translation as what you're saying.
I think there's one reasonably obvious answer, and then a bunch of things, maybe 2 that I would go with as obvious answers, and then 1 that's a nuanced answer, and then
Can
2
I go
that's
into
just-
like all board games? I guess so, like Monopoly.
The number 1 answer
Dang it!
with 53 is Monopoly.
I didn't think she would say it. I didn't think she would say it. Oh.
The good news now is
I
it
need
actually
5
is
more.
hard. No, because
It's
he's
hard
to
for
steal
me
it.
to steal.
It's now hard to steal.
Because you
took
messed
the-
up twice.
And you
Okay.
get the majority of the points. You got 77 points if you win now.
So I have Catan and
Monopoly.
and that's it so far?
Yes, and 2 X's, right? 2 or 1?
2 X's.
2 X's.
She got next on
Quacks of Quedlinburg and some Wonders.
and some
Now I'm
Wonders.
in the realm of I don't know if these will be on there, but I can get further with that. Yahtzee?
No.
Okay, well there you
Devin,
go.
your chance to
I'm
steal.
out.
And there's 3 left?
There's
4 left?
5 left. 5 answers left.
Terraforming Mars, I think, is on the list. It's not?
Terraforming Mars it's on the other list. It's on the other one, not this one. The 5 remaining answers are, weirdly enough, Wingspan. Didn't know people loved
I
Wingspan.
should have said Wingspan.
Zombicide.
We did that
I
right.
meant to say Zombicide earlier when
Now,
that was my
I
guess.
specifically did not bundle these 2. I normally would
Ugh,
have. With
I can't believe I
context-
just gave Meg points.
With context, I did not bundle these 2 because this next one is interesting. Marvel Zombies.
Interesting.
Because the context
Because of
currently
the
going on.
Kickstarter?
Normally I'd bundle those 2. People are currently hating on Marvel Zombies, so people just like, whatever. And then we have Cards Against Humanity, and then the one I skipped
That's
over there,
another
which
one,
was
yeah.
the other one that I thought was reasonable, is Munchkin.
Yeah.
People
I also
reasonably-
dislike Munchkin. Yeah.
Munchkin is
When
reasonably
I
hated
didn't,
on.
I didn't think she was gonna jump back to Monopoly.
Monopoly.
I was like, oh,
Meg's on the
I was
board!
like, I've got a safe one.
Meg is on the board!
Meg won with Monopoly. So proud.
The number 7 question, for those wondering. The camera's still going. Good. It blinked for a second. I wonder what's going on there.
We got 40 minutes left.
Okay.
It's probably me doing this.
We got 40 minutes left. Oh, good. We're going to need all of it. Number 3 questions left. Ready? Hand on the board. Hand on the table. Name a game with animals in it. Wow, you didn't even move.
Aha!
Name a game with animals with 8 answers on the board.
Cascadia.
The number 6 answer with 7 is
Wow.
Cascadia.
I
Are
will
you keeping?
I will keep. I will try.
You have to get 8.
I will try.
All 8.
Yeah, I like animals. I will go Everdell.
The number 2 answer is Everdell.
Yeah.
Barron Park.
Barron Park sadly did not make the
Not on
list.
there. Okay.
I love that game.
Okay,
though.
well,
Crap.
that's on you guys.
I should give us their free as a freebie. 'Cause I love that game. I love that game.
That's on you guys. Animals. Mice and Mystics.
You're gonna do
that's an
so
X.
badly
That's
with
an
Yeah,
X,
because people don't. Yeah.
You're thinking of
I
your
gotta go
games.
back
You're not
to.
thinking
Oh,
of their
Wingspan.
games.
Damn it.
Wingspan is the number 5 answer with
Okay.
8.
Wow. Okay, that's really far.
Birds aren't animals. They're birds.
So we've done Everdell,
Wingspan, Cascadia.
Wingspan, and Cascadia.
There's the 1 or 2 more you have to get to stop him from stealing.
But I have two bad. I have two.
You ready
answers.
to
you
extra?
messed up on Barron Park and
Barron Park I thought was
Mice and
reasonable. Mice
Mystics.
and Mystics I wouldn't have gone with as an
Yeah,
obvious
yeah,
choice.
Yeah.
It's like codenames. You have to think
There's a
of the
giant
tier.
mouse on the box.
You have to think of the tier what people think of as animals. So. You can still hook them together.
I think. I hope.
There's one more I'm a little surprised you don't have, and then questions. We'll see. With animals.
I don't want to guess wrong now. Like I want to say creature comforts.
I said
I'm not gonna
animals.
say
I just
that.
said with animals. I didn't do anything else. That was like, don't tell her it's a game with animals. That's the question, Devin. I wasn't like, it's
No
this
helping.
genre. It's this genre. I was like, don't give her hints.
Don't help the person with
In
1
competitive
point.
mode,
Maybe
man.
the bird
Well, you got
thing-
way more points than that. Monopoly was a huge amount of
76.
points.
Maybe the bird
Yeah.
thing screwed her up, and she's like, it's birds now. It's birds.
I know. I'm like, what other bird games are there?
Animals.
I'm trying to think. Oh, Ark Nova.
The number 1 answer with 30 is
interesting.
Ark Nova. Not the one I thought you'd get, but the one I was wondering would
I
happen.
still feel safe.
Now, if I get something wrong, either way, I still get the points I've gotten. If he gets it wrong,
No. If he gets it wrong, yes. If he
Yes.
gets it wrong, yes.
Okay.
But he looks fairly confident, so I'm a little worried. Because there's one that I think is a reasonably obvious guess.
I know. I just don't think of them right away.
There's.
How about this? We'll pause the video. She'll go take a nap, and when she comes back refreshed, we'll continue the game.
Give me 1 second.
I
Give me 1
actually
second.
didn't even think of Ark Nova.
I was wondering if you
I
would.
didn't even
I was
think of it.
wondering.
So wait, can you tell me the numbers I've gotten?
Ark Nova's number 1 with 30. Everdell's number 2 with 26. We are skipped number 3. We've gone straight. We skipped number 4. We've gone to number 5 with Wingspan with 8, and then Cascadia with 7. We are missing 3 answers. The bottom 2, kind of get lucky if you get them. I
I feel
don't
like
know.
it's something like Cascadia.
I'm not commenting on that stuff.
I'm just talking out
Giving
through
like
my
just enough
process.
vagaries that's like not even helpful. Hopefully. I hope Devin's wrong.
I don't. Now that you said where they were, I'm not as confident. Or maybe I'm just saying that for table talk reasons.
I just want to say Wingspan again. That just keeps
Wingspan's
being
not on
in
the
my
list
brain.
twice. It's not on the list twice, I'll tell you that much.
It's not a choice.
Good old spam risk.
I love spam risk. 35 minutes left on the camera.
I know nothing I guess is gonna be right. That's the problem. The dinosaurs count as animals?
I can't answer that question.
I'll say Dinosaur Island, even though I know it's wrong, but I don't know what else to guess.
That is
I
your
feel like this is
third
going too long.
X.
Yeah.
So, with Cascadia, that popped in my mind Calico, but I'm gonna go with Isle of Cats.
No.
That's not on there?
Root is the missing answer.
Oh!
That's a good one.
I was thinking Isle of Cats because we played the
Oh yeah,
roller
they knew
blade.
that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of Ark Nova.
Ark Nova was all that.
Dang it, she's gotten 2 now.
Okay. The bottom 2 answers, if
Getting
you're wondering,
closer.
Root
Glad we
was,
decided to keep going.
Root was with 10, and the bottom 2 were New York Zoo, which is reasonable, it's not popular.
That was one I thought of, yeah.
And then Zoo Loretto, which again, reasonable but not
Man,
popular.
I really thought Isle of Cats would have
I
been
would
on
not
there.
have picked Isle of Cats. I thought Root, I mean, again, I know the
I was
answer,
gonna say
so it's a
Creature
little cheating.
Comforts, just because like
It is
everyone's
popular.
talks
It is
about
popular. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad choice. Honestly, that should be on the list, but my audience is kind of more heavier general.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Man, I've
Number-
fumbled it twice now.
number 9. This is kind of reverse. Well,
Oh, he's already ready.
get your hand ready.
My hand is ready.
Name a board game company that people love. You went first.
Yeah.
With 6 answers on the board.
A board game company?
Board game company that people love. Those are the exact words of the question.
In spite of shipping crises or shipping upsets, I did have one that I thought of. I'm going to go though with Leader Games. Really?
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 So again, I eliminated edge cases. It did have like 2 votes out of the 200 people.
Yeah.
I don't count that.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it. I think I can maybe do. I think I can knock out a lot. I know.
And then he's obviously screwed because
Yeah.
he can't figure out what's going on. Okay, cool. Makes
All
sense.
right.
I mean, that was
It's worked well for her twice now. I've messed up my guess. I've messed up my steal
Steal.
twice.
I'm gonna go Chip Theory Games.
The number 1 answer with 29
Wow.
votes is Chip Theory Games.
CTG, good for you.
They
at
have
the
a
top.
lot of love.
I'm gonna go Fantasy Flight Games.
The number 6 answer with 5 is Fantasy
I
Flight.
thought about saying them too.
I'll say Stonemaier Games.
The number 2 answer with 26 is Stonemaier Games.
So that's 1, 2, and what?
6.
1,
We
2,
have-
Cephalofair?
6.
Sorry.
Yeah, their name's hard to pronounce. No one knows that company.
Cepha who?
The problem, I can't say
The problem now is the ones that I like aren't the same as the ones that I think.
I'm gonna say nothing else.
Come on.
The number 4 answer, despite the hate, is Come On with
I know.
11.
I should have said them. I should have said them.
So I have Come On, Fantasy Flight, Chip Theory,
And Stonemaier. You're missing 2. The reason I stopped talking is I don't mind giving vague hints that I think help you both equally. If I think a vague hint helps one
Have I guessed
more,
something
I've
wrong?
avoided it.
Fantasy Flight.
You want to say?
I guess Fantasy Flight.
Yes,
wrong?
Fantasy Flight.
Okay.
What
okay.
realm? Fantasy
okay.
Flight, you said.
Oh, but it wasn't wrong. It is in there.
It wasn't wrong.
Did I guess any wrong ones yet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you have.
That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
you
Oh,
did,
yeah.
Cephalofair.
Cephalofair.
No one heard of that company.
Okay.
They make Gloomhaven. That's the thing. They know everyone's like Gloomhaven. People don't think of it as Cephalofair
Yeah.
games.
I still have 2 wrongs.
You have 1 wrong. You have 2 wrongs left and 2 guesses.
2 left. Yeah.
2 wrongs don't make it right though.
This is gonna be wrong, I think, but I want to knock
Don't.
it out. Days of Wonder.
No.
I didn't think anyone would pull that up.
Again, it might have been on the edge cases.
Yeah. Pandasaurus.
No.
Oh.
3.
Devin, your chance to steal.
Shucks.
So
Shucks, 'cause I
there's
had
6
more,
answers,
but-
right?
There are 6 answers.
And
There are 2 left.
there's 2 left. We've done CTG, Stonemaier, Fantasy Flight, and Come On. So to me, there's AEG, there's Renegade, there's Restoration.
All reasonable choices. Which one do you go with?
But there's only 2 left. AEG, Restoration. What's all the stuff that you like?
I know there's
That's
something
it.
I want to. Don't tell us because I want to try
I'm
to
not saying
guess
anything.
after.
I'm saying
no.
nothing.
But what if?
Yeah, obviously.
Awaken Realms.
Number
get it?
3
Yeah.
is Awaken Realms with 19.
Yeah.
And the 5th answer, which I thought would be higher.
Wait,
but
I want to guess the 5th answer.
you're not going to get it. You don't know.
Okay, then never mind.
This is a
The,
complete
the, remaining,
shutdown.
the remaining 2 are not companies Meg knows and works with or likes or anything else. There's nothing in our collection that she knows.
What are
Nothing. That's not personal. It's just you don't know
What-
their games.
Okay.
The last one is Orange Nebula.
Oh, the good pick. Good
People
pick.
like them. People like them a lot.
I was gonna guess Ivy and then.
So to me, a lot of those picks were actually not necessarily the size of the company, but the intensity with which people like them.
Because Orange Double only has 2 games.
Yeah.
They were still managed to be up there.
Yeah.
You're doing so well.
I know. I gave you
But
that.
I cut the
gave
streak.
you
I cut the streak.
This last question is basically a Meg question.
This is the
as
last
far as
question?
I'm concerned. The last question, number 10. We're making good time.
Wow.
The last question, which is basically a Meg question, is as follows. Name a campaign game that is not Gloomhaven. I finished the question, sorry.
How many answers?
And for the record, there were like 2 people who picked Gloomhaven. I excluded it.
I was gonna say, are you excluding all Gloomhaven?
All Gloomhaven, yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 answers.
Okay.
I really think I could do this, but I don't think I should. That's what I'm gonna say. I'll do it.
Well, it
I'll
depends,
do it.
because
I'll
you
try.
steal. The question is, can you get the obvious ones?
Pandemic Legacy.
So, Pandemic Legacy is the number 2 answer with 20. I think of it as Legacy as
I think of
opposed
it
to
as
campaign.
Legacy. So
But
But
now,
a lot
now
of
I'm
people,
confused.
a lot of people put
Now
it in there.
I'm confused.
I was like, I can't overrule the will of the people to that extent.
Yeah.
Your edge case is yes.
How many people did Pandemic?
20.
And
Again,
that was number
ratio,
2?
20 is ratio.
That was
means,
number 2?
That means it's like 40. But number 2,
Yeah, that was number 2. Wow.
Should I keep it?
You
I
have to.
should. No, do I?
No.
You just did Pandemic Legacy.
That was the one her guess.
And now I can
That's
pass
her guess.
her.
Now she
Oh crap. Oh dear.
I think I could. Should I pass it to you and then steal? That's probably my best bet, huh?
Possibly, honestly.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass.
Shouldn't say that was mean. I mean, I'm just looking at the answer or something.
Campaigns?
The word is, that the question is, name a campaign game that is not Gloomhaven.
Does it include expansions that are
I am
campaign?
not answering that. I
Okay, like, not draws on the line.
Here's what I'll give you the knowledge. Okay, I excluded Gloomhaven because I said not Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
But in the context of an earlier question where I said name a game that's number 1, I let in the answers that were not number 1 because I'm not going to cheat that aspect.
So I have three wrongs, and she's done one of them, so I have 6 left.
Yes, you do.
So it's not Gloomhaven, it's not Pandemic Legacy. I'm gonna go with Rise of Fenris Scythe.
Nope.
Really, this is not good. I'm gonna go with Chronicles of Drunagor.
No.
Seriously?
Yes.
This is terrible. I think you're gonna get whatever points have been revealed right now.
So far, 20.
Yeah. So Oathsworn.
Nope.
I shouldn't have done the stuff I cared about.
But now I have to get
The
one.
only problem is now she doesn't get all the points, right? She gets all the reveal.
She gets all the
points. So she'll
reveal
get 20
points.
plus her guess.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah.
I think by default you get 20. No, she passed it to you. So how does that even work? I don't even know.
It was
I think
already
I'll steal
revealed.
again or
It
something.
was already revealed. It's just
Yeah.
whatever stuff's
Yeah.
been
Gotcha.
revealed.
I still get a guess, right? No?
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
You get one
yeah,
guess.
I'm
But I
done.
have to get it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Vagrant Song, but I want to. I'll think about it. I don't think...
Campaign
Very
games.
quiet.
I know.
Is this the last question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta
hey,
what does
hey,
it matter?
hey.
stick the landing.
No, not anything. Not anything. Not yet anything. It's not winning.
I'll just say Vagrant Song.
No. The answers are number 1 answer.
So do I get my 20 points? Because she
think
revealed
so.
and
I
I
think
played?
so.
Yeah, I think you do.
That's what I was asking. So the number 1 answer with 26 is Tainted Grail,
Okay.
which I didn't think you'd necessarily
Yeah.
get. But the ones I thought you would potentially get, well, number 3, I don't know if you would have. You should have got number 3.
What?
Number 3 is Sleeping Gods with 19.
That's,
we have-
it's new enough, but I haven't.
Then we
played
have the number 4 is Madara.
it. Oh.
That's when I thought you'd get all these. And then number 5 is a little more vague with Descent, and number 6 is Sword and Sorcery, and number 7 is Bard Song.
I was thinking maybe Bard Song,
Wouldn't
but
have,
you...
wouldn't have even
yeah.
remotely
Yeah,
picked Bard's
I thought
Song.
she would get some of those. Like, I was like, she owns half these games.
Yeah.
Tainted Grail is the one I thought you would like miss. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you might not get
I
that
thought
one.
of Bard Song, but that compared to like Vagrant Song.
So we're gonna throw the points on the screen up right now. I'm not gonna bother. I don't care enough. The points may go on the screen. The points may go on the screen.
Devin won.
Devin probably won. I'll see if I actually track them as I go. I don't know if I'll care. You'll be lucky if you get all the bleeps and the X's throughout this whole video. This has been Family Feud. Maybe we'll do this again sometime. We'll see. Or maybe someone else will come up with questions and I'll join. We'll figure it out.
Maybe it was like, I wish I kept napping.
In any case, and until next time, thank you so much for joining us in this lovely game show episode. I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I'm Professor Meg.
I'm Devin.
And have a good one.
Bye.